Once upon a time, you see, in a strange land not far away, I met perchance a little bee upon a most unusual day. And when I asked who she was, she told me, Maya, no other bee could ever be like Maya. Maya, why you question me? Why is no answer for a bee? My, she's always in a pretty pickle, Maya, helping someone else's little Maya. Maya, everyone loves Maya. Maya, 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 come tell us what you see.
It's winter. The flowers, trees and shrubs are covered by a thick blanket of snow. The only sign of life is the stream, threading its way silently through the field. It has warmed up over the past few days, and the waterfall, that had been frozen, has started to thaw. Spring can't be far away anymore, but as far as the eye can see, nothing else moves except a tiny mouse running lightly over the snow every morning to the pond in the middle of the field to wash itself.
Ooh, it really is cold. Yeah, but a mouse as bold as I doesn't mind the cold. Oh, I say, what's that over there? It's a coin. Somebody must have lost it in the summer, and now I found it. No, I've lost it. Oh, bother. That's what comes of having cold feet.
A few days later, the season really changes. Spring storms sweep across the country, and the sun and the wind melt the snow. Spring has come.
Oh, what a wind! Well, I must say, this isn't exactly a gentle spring breeze. Back into my cozy room. As the spring comes rushing in, Alexander has his fling. About here. Yes, it must have been here somewhere. This is where I must have lost it. And if nobody's been here before me and found it, well then... Ah! There it is! Excellent, Alexander, excellent! So clever to find it.
Everyone! Willie! Listen, are you deaf? Oh, look, the flowers are blossoming and the trees and fields are green. Oh, do wake up! Wake up! Spring has come!
Oh, what? Spring is here? Let me put on my glasses.
Ah, yes, I say, spring is here.
Up here you can even smell the spring. And the stream is skipping over the stones and rippling through the field. Can you hear it?
Yes, you're right, we can.
I'm going to fly around a bit outside for a breath of fresh air, especially after this long winter sleep.
Hurry, hurry, everyone. The spring sky is the most beautiful you can imagine. And the air, it's so lovely, lovely. If it's my lucky day, then someone will already have their windows open, and I can sit down to a ready-laid breakfast table. So I'm on my way.
Wait, we're coming too.
Some friends flying off and leaving me.
Oh, no. What's going on? What kind of a racket is this in the middle of winter?
Willie, wake up. It isn't winter anymore. It's spring, you lazy bones.
So what? Have you forgotten the ancient proverb, Well, I'll remind you. Let sleeping bees lie.
That's a fine start to the summer. Well, I'm not waiting for you. Oh, the fresh spring air, the blue sky. Oh, my goodness! Willie was still in there. Willie!
Oh, help! Oh, what's happening? Oh, it's so cold and so wet. My
Never mind, at least you'll wake up properly, sleepyhead.
Well, the summer's going to be like this first. Wow! Oh, to hurt one's back like this. Good night.
Are you wounded, Willie?
No, I'm telling you, Maya, it's going to be a bad summer.
And I'm telling you, we're going to look for Flip. Are you coming?
I have to eat something first. I'm absolutely starving.
You're always the same. Take your time. Isn't it a lovely morning?
Aha, it's you, Maya. So you're awake too.
Good morning,
Ah, it's you, Maya. Very good morning.
Enjoy your bath. Bye. Everybody's in good spirits because it's spring.
Good morning, Maya. Where are you off to?
I'm off to find Flip to see if he's woken from his winter sleep yet. See you later. Bye.
Oh dear, poor thing.
You've mudded my brand new pair of wings. Just look what you've done. Spots everywhere.
My apologies. Please accept my apologies, Mrs. Snook.
Apologies won't help clean my wings.
Let me help you.
Stop! Don't touch them. You've been burrowing in the dirt with your filthy fingers. Just leave me alone.
I only wanted to help.
Morning, all.
Maya, you've arrived just in time. Look at the state I'm in, thanks to the red-nosed family. Digging for roots and dirtying other people's wings in the process.
You really could have been a bit more careful.
Let them be. Beetles will be beetles and burrow in the earth. But knowing you, you've something planned, haven't you?
Yes, indeed. I'm on my way.
Yes, I'd say you're probably on your way to visit your friend Flip, aren't you?
Yes, you've hit the nail on the head. I want to see if he's awake yet.
But then you don't know.
Oh, how terrible.
You know, Flip is just as much a sleepyhead as Willie. I'm really looking forward to shaking him awake. So see you later.
Wait, Maya, wait.
Perhaps you'll tell her gently.
Maya, just wait a minute.
I'm sorry, but I am in a bit of a hurry. You see, I want to get back to Willie.
But I have to tell you about Flip. It's important.
Why? Is something the matter with him? Is he ill?
No, Flip isn't ill.
You mean something has happened to him?
Yes, well, you could say so.
Oh, please tell me quickly. You're scaring me.
Look over there. That's where he used to live.
Oh no! His beautiful house. Oh, it was such a beautiful house, and now... Oh, Flip, where are you? What has happened to you? I can imagine his house burnt down with Flip inside.
Oh, no, it's not as bad as you think, Maya.
You don't want to tell me the truth.
You mustn't cry. Let me tell you what happened. It must have been about 6 weeks ago. The snow had already melted, but a cold winter wind was still blowing. Some people set fire to the field so that the new grass could grow better in the spring. Flip's house caught fire as he was snoring unsuspectingly in his rocking chair.
Help! Fire! Fire!
The other beetles were warned when they heard the little moth scream, and the ants that lived in the roots rushed out as quick as lightning. The spider on the ceiling slid down her thread and ran for her life.
It's all very interesting, Mrs. Schnook, and sad, but what happened to Flip? You haven't told me about him.
Let me finish my story first, and please don't interrupt me. Of course, Flip also woke up when he smelled the smoke and felt the heat of the fire.
And then, did he have enough time to get out?
You're interrupting me again.
Fire! Fire! Outside, everyone! Fire! Oh, you're out already. What a relief! What a relief! Let's see if everyone is here. White ant, caterpillar, spider, moth... Oh? The moths! Where are they? The red-nosed family are missing. They must still be inside!
Flip! Flip! Where are you going?
We can't just leave them to be burnt to death by the flames.
Don't go back. It's far too dangerous.
I know it's dangerous, but I must try.
Well, it's none of my business, but I wouldn't risk my life for them.
Exactly. Are they of any use to you, these red-nosed moths?
Whether they're of use or not is not the point. When someone's in danger, you have to help. Hey up! Hey up!
Left 2, 3, 4, left 2, 3, 4, left 2, 3, 4, left 2, 3, 4.
Company, halt! Ho to the front! Aim for the fire! Start pumping!
A trickle is coming out, that's all, Colonel. Stop! Stop! Let me down! Let me down! It's wet! I'm getting wet!
Let me down! Let me down!
Red-nosed family, where are you? Answer me, where are you? Don't worry, I'll get you out of there. Help! 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 But I can't make it. Don't worry, I'll be back in a second. There we are. Let's get out of here. It's hot. Oh, my dears, it's all over.
Thank you for saving us, Mr. Flip.
Yes, thank you, Uncle. How can we ever repay you, Mr. Flip?
Don't make such a fuss about it. How could I ever have left you there?
I just have to give you a kiss.
Oh, thank you.
All right. That really wasn't necessary.
Maya, you should have seen the look on his face when old Mrs. Rednose kissed him. I think I would have fainted.
I don't think it's funny.
Oh, how can you say it's not funny when it's extremely funny?
No, Mrs. Rednose must have been very happy that Flip saved her from the fire.
I maintain a proper thank you very much would have been good enough.
I'm very proud of Flip. Why don't you carry on? I'm sure there must be more you can tell me.
No, I've told you everything that happened.
No, you haven't. What has become of Flip?
I've absolutely no idea. Perhaps he's found a new house somewhere.
What? Do you mean to tell me?
Nobody has seen him since. You see, a few days later we had a heavy snowfall, and it could be that...
I can't believe it. First he saves the Red-Nosed family from the flames, and then he freezes to death.
Maya, we have something important to tell you.
Oh, we have
something important to tell you.
Wait, Maya, wait.
I'm telling you, Red-Nose, this digging up of roots will have to stop.
It's none of your business how we find our food.
Right, child. That's no way to talk, is it now?
Even if you are talking to such a snob as this old dragonfly.
You made me laugh.
Yippee! Oh, this is fun! Especially after some pollen. Isn't that Maya coming over there?
Flip! Answer me! Where are you? It's me, Maya!
So, did you find him, Maya?
Flip!
Stop! Oh, you're flying straight into me. Oh, so silly, Maya, so silly. Oh, really? Oh, that's the second time I've fallen today. Why don't you watch where you're flying, Maya?
Oh, Willie!
Oh, Maya, don't knock me over again. What is the matter anyway? Why are you crying? Flip, where are you?
Flip, where are you?
I'm beginning to believe he may have frozen to death in a snowdrift.
How can you say that, Willie? Do you have proof that he's dead?
But then he should be somewhere, and we've looked everywhere, haven't we?
No, Willie. I'm quite sure that Flip is still alive. Don't you believe he is?
But I would also like to see him again. Perhaps we should go and look for him separately.
That's what we'll do. I'll fly towards the north. We must think positively. Then we're sure to find him. Let's hurry, Willie.
Oh, look.
Flip!
Honey.
Flip, where are you? Flip, it's Maya. Willie and I are looking for you. Flip! Flip, where are you?
Wait, no, whoops. Wait a minute, please. Wait, Miss Maya.
Who is that?
Here I am, Miss Maya. Please come down.
Excuse me, but did I hear you call my name?
May I introduce myself? Alexander the Great.
For an Alexander the Great, you seem a bit small. But how did you know my name?
Well, let me put it this way. I'm an extremely learned mouse.
I think somebody told you my name. Who was it,
Do you remember the name you called out several times while flying?
Yes, I was calling Flip. Don't tell me you know where he is.
Of course I do. Didn't I tell you I know almost anything?
Wonderful. You don't know how happy you've made me.
Oh la la, as we French say. Our bee's always so
You don't know how
impetuous.
worried I was about him. You don't know what happened to poor Flip.
When are you going to realize who you're talking to? Of course I do, and where he is. May I invite you to step inside my humble abode?
But I really want to see Flip.
First things first, come inside, my dear.
What a lovely home you have.
All antiques, of course, collected over the years. Here, for instance, is a miniature stamp, the oldest in the world. I've put it there to hide a hole. There used to be a piece of precious Indian scarf hanging here. That's now in my summer house at the river. And here's my library.
Oh, you have a library as well. You really seem to be very well educated and also very wealthy,
Well, I would say that learning is more important than wealth, although it is pleasant to have both. In my family, of course, there are hundreds of professors.
I am impressed.
Please sit down, my dear, and relax. Or would you like to see your friend Flip first?
What? You mean he's in this very house?
Yes, in the guest room, but he always sleeps late.
Flip, wake up! It's me, Maya.
Maya, I don't believe it. Is it really you?
Oh, Flip! Oh.
Maya!
I'm so glad you're alive and that nothing happened to you.
Oh, you know, bad pennies pop up again and again.
Here is a delicious fruitcake I baked. Would you like to try some?
Yes, thank you. Flip, please tell me all about everything.
Well, I did have a few wounds as a result of a fire. That's why I went to lie down in the snow to get cool.
The great Alexander had one need to squander, and he wore silk pants and shirts galore, and ate like a king on quinces and lime. The great Alexander. Oh, I say, there's someone there. Are you mad, lying there in the snow and sleeping? Don't you know what could happen to you? You could freeze to death.
Yes, and he carried me home through the deep snow, treated my wounds, and cared for me all winter long. So you see, if he hadn't come along, things would have been very bad indeed.
Oh, what a wonderful mouse. Thank you so much for saving my friend Flip and looking after him.
I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you, Alexander.
No, I don't expect anything in return. But it would make me very happy if you would stay with me forever.
What? No, I can't accept that.
Of course you can.
Oh, no, not that.
Did I ever tell you the story of how I got hold of this beautiful ring?
I think about 5 times.
You haven't told me.
I'd be happy to tell you later.
I think Miss Meyer would rather hear it from me, not so?
Yes, I would.
All right, go on.
I have a cousin who stays in the world-famous Westminster Abbey in London.
What? You come from a distinguished family?
One day, a common field mouse got inside and immediately tried to create havoc.
Cheeky little thing.
I happened to be visiting at the time, and I stopped him. I managed to chase him away, and as a reward for my bravery, the Queen Mother herself gave me this ring.
You've also met the Queen Mother. Well, I must say.
Of course.
It's a very exciting story, my dear. I will gladly tell you the details if you like. Just a minute.
Now is our chance, Maya. Quickly, let's go.
We can't just run away without saying goodbye, Flip.
I can't stand his boasting any longer. All those stories about his famous and distinguished relatives. Well,
But Flip, don't forget, after all, he saved your life.
this is the opportunity I've been waiting for, Maya. Believe me, I know why he hasn't got any friends.
Even so, Flip, I didn't think that you'd do something like this after what he's done for you.
But I want to get my life back to normal.
What do you mean, Flip? What are you saying?
Well, since the fire, things haven't been so good. And you know, the Red-Nosed family also just disappeared without a word.
Yes, and what are you doing? You're doing exactly the same as them.
I simply can't take his stories any longer. He makes them all up anyway.
Perhaps he elaborates to make them more interesting.
Maya, you're far too good-natured, believe me. Father Red-Nose!
Hello, Mr. Flip. For the past 3 weeks, we've been looking for you.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're well again, Mr. Flip.
Yes, thanks to the little mouse.
Good, then we don't have to dig out roots anymore.
Oh, what roots do you mean?
Well, you see, we took a supply of special roots to the mouse every day for him to treat your burns.
Aha!
Dear family Red-Nose, you've come at just the right time. We were on our way to see the nice mouse. Mr. Alexander! Mr. Alexander the Great!
Yes?
We've all come because we'd like to hear the end of your story about the ring.
Oh, dear. And I was afraid you'd run away because you were sick and tired of my stories.
Yes,
Oh,
well,
no.
to tell the truth...
Flip just wanted to go outside for a breath of fresh spring air.
Yes, it was getting a little stuffy in here.
Now, will you tell us what happened after you chased the mouse?
Only with the greatest pleasure. Please, be my guest. Please come inside and sit down. Oh, well, where were we? Oh, yes. Well, this naughty field mouse had actually managed to sneak in. What did I do? Well, I got hold of a sword, but it wasn't necessary. I didn't have to use it because I gave it such a fright. I roared like a lion at him. He ran off screaming into the dark. I almost felt sorry for him. But if you're a born hero, you have to refrain from such emotions, I think. This same mouse became night watchman in a cheese factory. There, it is said, he ate 7 Emmentaler cheeses in 1 year. Incredible.
And that wasn't the last of Alexander's stories. Next time, we have him making soup for Maya and her friends. And afterwards, taking them out for a lecture on vegetables. They meet a giant ladybird called Herman, and Alexander organizes a fierce competition between fat, lazy Herman and Willie. Don't miss it.